Hi, and welcome back to Davis Sports Report. Over the weekend, the 2025 USA Track and Field competition wrapped up, and we are here to bring you some of the biggest winners and losers of the competition. Thank you to our subscribers. Go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel or have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so to help us grow the channel, and hit that notification bell to be updated as we drop new content. Let's start with a big splash. Is there a new sprint queen on the rise? Melissa Jefferson-Wooden put the world on notice twice. She dominated the women's 100 meters with a personal best of 10:65, the fastest time in the world this year. But she wasn't done yet. She returned for the 200 meters, running an insane 21:84, the only sub-22 time in the race. The USA Championship sprint double is hers, and so might be the World Championship later this year in Tokyo, Japan.
To shoot for the stars, 1075 into a negative headwind kind of equates around to like 10.6. Obviously I would love to run 10.6, but I also don't want to focus too much on the times and just focus on my execution, because that's what's been getting me the results that I want. So, in due time.
We can't talk about queens of the track and not mention Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. She has mastered the 400-meter hurdles, and now Sydney is coming for the open 400 meters. She won with a blazing 48.90, just 2/10 of the American record. Sydney's transition is without a doubt scaring the rest of the world.
It was good. It was good. After yesterday, being able to come back, just get another under my belt, and feel that, that's what you need to feel. That's where you go back to the drawing board to figure out what you need to work on. But I think 2 days like that back to back is a great feel for me.
When did you decide to concentrate on
I think there was always a thought throughout the season, but things change with us so drastically, just depending on where our fitness is at. I think, after, I want to say going into pre, we had an idea we wanted to focus on the 4, and I think we were like, listen, this is a challenge. It's not as comfortable for us, but I want to challenge myself. I felt like this is a year I wanted to step out of the box and really push myself in a different way. And so obviously it's uncomfortable, but I wanted to commit to it, and I'm committed to it, and just excited to see where I can push myself to.
Have you set yourself any specific targets?
I think everyone talks about the American record, of course. That's going to come when it's supposed to come. I think this year, and this event has taught me patience. I think I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about the 400. But ultimately, every day it's stepping on the track, being the best I can be, figuring out a race that is very foreign to me, and taking on new challenges and being comfortable being uncomfortable.
With Sydney switching events, another 400-meter hurdle legend stepped right in. The two-time Olympic gold medalist, Dilla Muhammad, took the 400-meter hurdles in 52.65 seconds, edging out Anna Cockrell, and Jasmine Jones finished third, rounding out a stacked USA hurdle squad. Kenny Bednarek finally got his 100-meter gold medal, running a personal best of 9.79 in a crazy fast final. The top 7 runners all broke 10 seconds, but Bednarek stood alone. Only Chrishane Thompson of Jamaica has run faster this year at 9.75. Lyles skipped the 100 meters to focus on his signature event, the 200 meters, and proved why. Down with 10 meters to go, Lyles surged past Bednarek to win in a world-leading 19.63 seconds. Down at the end, typical Lyles controversy, but the win unquestionable. Masai Russell ran the hurdles in 12.22 seconds, then put a crown on her head, literally. The Olympic champ, now a 2-time national champion, continues to dominate a deep field and sits number 1 in the world. Have to talk about Tara Davis-Woodall. She opened the championship with a monster long jump of 23 feet, 4.5 inches, the best time in the world this year. The reigning Olympic champ is peaking at the right time.
Confidence. I do so much at practice to believe in myself, and I know what I'm capable of. And when I come out to these meets, it's a glorified practice for me, just because I know what I do at practice, so let's just do it at the meet.
And would you overall say that you're satisfied with how you did today?
I am satisfied. I mean, world lead, I can't be disappointed in that. That'd be messed up.
Let's focus a little bit on some of the field events. Valerie Altman extended her undefeated streak with a massive 234 feet 5 inches throw in the discus, winning by over 20 feet. The #1 ranked distance thrower in the world hasn't lost since 2023. The reason why I started watching the men's 3,000 steeplechase, Kenneth Rooks won the men's 3,000 meters steeplechase, securing his 3rd consecutive national title in the event with a time of 8 minutes, 26.58 seconds. The victory qualifies him for the World's Athletic Championship in Tokyo. And the biggest loser of the weekend has to be none other than Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri made headlines, but not for sprinting. She was arrested at Seattle's Tacoma Airport for alleged domestic violence, according to reports, and we'll leave that there. On the track, she entered the 200 meters but failed to make the finals, a major disappointment for the reigning world champion. Also, and since she has a bye in the 100 meters for the world championship, she decided to skip the 100 meters. Another big shocker was Joe Kovacs. The 2-time world champ was stunned in the shot put, finishing in 4th place with a throw of 72.5 inches. Josh Awatunde stole the show with a personal best with 73.8 3/4 inches. Huge upset. A thing the 800-meter American record holder and the 2021 Olympic champ didn't make it past the semifinals.
I mean, it still was my fastest time this year, so I've got to give myself credit for that. I think I was way more competitive than I've been in my past couple of races, so I'm really happy with that. I think I probably made a couple of tactical moves where I wasn't as patient throughout the whole, just because I knew it was going to be a faster race, so I wanted to make sure I was in the mix when things got faster. I just didn't have anything really left in my legs towards the end. So yeah, it was pretty tight. I think it's all right. I mean, I came to this meet pretty content with, obviously I'm hoping to make the team, but I'm also just happy to be here and be able to compete. Like I said, there's been a lot of mental breakthroughs that I had to get myself through, and so getting myself even to this meet was a big challenge. And so just thought I still was competitive. I felt pretty free and at peace throughout the rounds, and so wish I could be in the final, because I think it's going to be a pretty good one, but this is where the Lord is leading me this year. So.
And you talked about it tactically?
Yeah.
Take us through what was going on. What would you have done a little bit differently?
I mean, I think my start was pretty good, coming from lane 2 especially. I think, I obviously don't want to be too aggressive and go out way too fast and then have to suffer on the back end, but I probably could have gone out maybe just a little bit faster, and I think coming into the home stretch on the first lap, I could have just been a little bit more patient. I wanted to get into a better position because I had a couple girls ahead of me, I think maybe like 4 girls, and so I wanted to get into a more comfortable position, which was probably in the top 3, and tucked in, not so much on the outside, so I could have just stayed back a little bit and then just use that bit of energy that I used at that moment to help me towards the finish. So I think those small things, which comes with racing. I mean, I'm not racing fast girls all the time, so just this is basically practice, and it's just helping for all that I have left.
Who surprised you the most, and who was the biggest disappointment for you? Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another Davis Sports Report. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.